Do you not want to be filmed?
No.
Okay.
Thank you. He come in peace for family.
Hey, Brittany. Yeah, we're being kicked off. We're here for the Watts riots. We're here at the Watts Towers, and looks like we're being kicked off. So, not sure what's going to happen here. You know, this is probably Maxine Waters. Okay, well, it looks like we're moving it across the street, so it's okay. There we go. You filming? Good. So we're being kicked off, but hey, it's not a big deal because what we're going to do is we got permission from the neighbors and we're going to set up our giveaway across the street over there, and we should be cool. So this may not be the last thing that happens. So, hey, you know, this is these are difficult times with the campaign because we woke up Maxine Waters. Joe is kicking her ass all over the 43rd district, and this is retaliation for him winning this election. And so all y'all that are out there, you need to double down, make sure you show up and vote, because it's time to retire Maxine Waters. When we showed up, this park was filthy. So these same people that are kicking us off caused this filth to happen. And there were a couple of volunteers out here that cleaned up this park, because this park was absolutely filthy when we showed up. And so, you know, now we're going to be moving. So it's really not a big deal. We're gonna make this thing happen. And you know, this is just part of dealing with the campaign. You know what? So we got Storm over there. Storm is helping us. Storm was one that got permission to do this, and all of a sudden permission is revoked. So you know, this is what it is. That we're being targeted because of Maxine Waters, and it's no big deal. We make adjustments. You know, there's always a way. There's always a way to succeed, and in this campaign, we are going to succeed. And so here we are. So you're going to see a movement happen. You're going to see people starting to walk these tents across the street. Okay, see, look at what we got with Maxine Waters, okay? You see what's going on here, okay? We cleaned up the park because we were in the park. But now look at what's going on here. We got Storm here who's going to clean up this area. So, what's happening, Storm? You're going to move, right?
City thing, I guess they said no large gatherings been added. I'm down to go to jail to come up and give to my people. So
Yeah.
the unity in our people, yeah, we blessed to open up somewhere. They can't stop us on city property. So
Yeah.
Man, we're gonna feed our people regardless.
We're going to feed our people.
And the cool thing about that, though, they still have the option to go sit in the park. Nobody can stop anybody from sitting in the park.
Oh, that's great.
Daily.
Exactly. So perfect.
Yeah, it's not what you do, it's how you do it.
What's all this trash here? Has this been here for a long time?
Yeah, it's been here for about a couple of days.
Okay. So you guys are going to clean this up too? Okay. Fantastic. Hey,
Representation is everything.
absolutely.
Even though we have people paid to do this,
Yeah.
on a consistent basis, we don't get that, so somebody has to take the initiative and do it themselves.
Hey, tell us about the park. Was the park dirty when you showed up today?
Yeah, it was
Clean up for a while.
I got a bag over there full.
Okay.
I'm working on my second, so about 3 bags of trash. So daily, consistently, no maintenance. People come in, talk trash, and pull off and go back to their community.
So the same people that were kicking us off were the ones that are responsible for cleaning this park, and they don't clean the park. And this is what we're dealing with in the 43rd district, you know. And this isn't really technically the 43rd district, but this used to be Maxine.
They pass us down and pass
Yeah,
us around.
yeah. This used to be
Hand-me-down.
exactly. This used to be Maxine Waters district. So she was responsible for this for like 30 some odd years. And you know, we came here to commemorate the 55th anniversary of the Watts riots. So we had the Watts riots, then we had the LA riots, and then we had Minnesota. And what changed? You know, and hopefully it is changed now. So I want to state publicly that I am a Joe Collins Republican, and I support Joe Collins. He is a Republican, but he's not the typical Republican.
I don't see Democrat Republicans clearly. Obviously, we can tell that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Look at our representation of the face of America now. So clearly,
Yeah.
it's just at a point we just need new leadership.
Well-
Somebody's got to step up and step in. If when, not when, no, somebody. That's
Absolutely. That's why I call myself a Joe Collins Republican, because I'm not like the Washington, D.C. Republicans. I didn't like George Bush. No. Exactly.
He has a certain integrity and stands by it.
Absolutely. Well, appreciate you, Storm.
Appreciate you more, sir.
So look, so we see the great exodus happening. We've been kicked off the property, and I believe this was something to do with Maxine Waters. And, you know, look, you can't stop us. You can't stop a movement. You can't stop people who have a purpose. And there is a purpose behind this campaign. And so it's very exciting to be involved in this. And I would encourage everybody that's right around South Central, or, you know, shout out, it goes all the way down to including Lomita, Hawthorne, Lawndale, and anybody that's in those areas. Westchester, part of Watts is in the district. South Central is in the district. And so anybody in those places, we're going to need votes, because they are going to cheat. They are going to cheat just like they cheated in the Compton election. You can see that in the court documents of a previous Compton election. Anybody that's interested can reach out to me at michaeldouglascarlin@gmail.com if you want to know about how they cheat and how they stole previous elections. And they're going to do it this time too. So we need thousands and thousands of people to watch the polls. And we need look at this. They're cleaning up this. Okay? Why was this like this before? You know, before we got here, this place was a dump. It was a mess. And you know what? This district needs better. Now, there are going to be factories coming back to America from China. And Joe is going to get those factories built in the 43rd district so that there's opportunity for people that are in the inner cities to have jobs, good paying jobs, and opportunity. And this food giveaway is temporary because right now we have COVID, we have problems, but everybody deserves the dignity of a high paying job. And that's what Joe Collins needs to be in Congress for, is to, you know, have those. He needs to, here, look at this. Look at this. These guys are great. We got you to work, man. That was perfect. Look at this. You know what? The community has come out to help us. Look at this. This man is from the community. He wanted to be first in line for a hot dog, and now he's earned his. Watch out for that awning. Pull up. There we go. Look at this.
And a little forward.
They can't stop us. Isn't this great? So, look, the people in this district have been suffering. And now all of a sudden Maxine Waters is coming back to this district, and she is telling people that she's here for them. But she hasn't been here for them for 38 years. So, you know, do we believe her that she's here for them now when she hasn't been here for them for 38 years? When, you know, this has been a dump. And so, no. The people that run this decided that we can't be here. And I think they got, they got a phone call from somebody that he's running against in his campaign to stop this. So it's okay. Look at this. The neighbors stepped up. Yeah. Yes.
I'll put this so the door will stay open and the
Okay.
chicken inside.
Good idea. Perfecto. So look at this. Look at this quick adjustment. They kicked us off, and now the community stepped up and said, no. We want you to do the giveaway, and we want you to do the giveaway here. So this is an incredible thing. Unbelievable, huh? Yeah. So we're in Watts, and this is the 55th anniversary of the Watts riots, and we're commemorating it by giving away food to the people of Watts. And so that's what's happening here. And we encourage anybody out there that's hungry or knows people that are in this community that are hungry. We're here at the Watts Towers, so you guys can find it pretty easy on a map. And we encourage you to come down here. There's a truck that's on its way that has boxes of food. We're going to give away 250 boxes of food, and we're going to feed 500 people hot dogs and whatnot. So it's pretty exciting what we got going on here. And this is just one of many giveaways that Joe Collins has been doing throughout his district. And he's even been helping out people in Compton, which is outside the district. And this right here is actually outside the district too. Look at this. It's beautiful out here, isn't it? But, you know, there's trash in the 43rd district everywhere. So this has been a neglected district, and now it's time that it gets cleaned up. You can see graffiti around. I'm going to show you some of the graffiti so you can see what's going on here. And, you know, it's time for these communities to all be revitalized, but it's only going to be revitalized when people have the resources that they need, you know, to fix up their places, to hire a gardener, to clean up their neighborhoods. And that's going to happen when we bring back jobs. So here we go. You can see right here. That's some of the graffiti that's here in the 43rd district. Well, this isn't actually the 43rd district, so I want to be careful about that. But, you know, that's Joe. He's got a big heart. And the actual place that the Watts riots started was right at Avalon and 116th Street. That's where the Watts riots started. And that actually is in Joe's district. And we had gone over there to the place where this started. And we had scoped it out to do a giveaway there. And it just seemed a little bit more problematic than this. We are partnered up with the Watts Neighborhood Council. And they got approval for us to be here. And that approval just got revoked. And so that's why we had to move. But these neighbors, thank God, have a big heart, and these neighbors came out to help us with this. So I'm gonna sign off until the truck gets here, and you know, maybe I'll give you a little bit better perspective on this. And you know, I just think, look, we have a person who has raised a lot of money for his campaign. And he could do all kinds of things with that money for the campaign. But what he has chosen to do is he has chosen to use resources at a time when people are struggling and hurting to help them be able to survive this tough time. And so that's what's going on here. And look, you get a little bit more of a perspective here about what's going on. So all pretty exciting. Joe Collins is going to be here a little bit later. He has a busy schedule. He's been on interviews already today, and he's going to be on interviews more and more. So I think he's going to pop in here and he's going to see the people. He's going to feed them. And obviously he's got a great message, and we're going to do everything we can to support him in his message. So I'm going to sign off, and I'll be back live in a little bit so you can see more.